I'm Jason, and this is my garage. Let's go fix some stuff. Hey everybody, so I forgot my microphone and a few other things, but we're here and we got a bunch of parts for the Ranger. Let me bring you in and we'll show you what I got. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today. I also have tomorrow, so let's see if we can get some of this done. See you in a minute. All right, so we've got a upgraded sway bar. This is a big chunky boy. It's I actually put this in, on Trevor's Mazda. This exact setup. It comes, it was like a, I got this from Jegs, and comes with all the parts you need. And then along with that, I got an upgraded sway bar link kit off of Amazon. I'll try to leave links to everything. Obviously the big thing here, we've got discs and hubs. Let's see what else. Oh, inner tie rod ends and outer tie rod ends. I got a tungsten grinder. I bought, first thing I ever bought from Summit Racing. We're gonna use this with the new TIG welder I just bought. I will probably show that at another point. It's still at the house. I got a Yes welder, TIG welder, and plasma cutter. So let's see, what else did I get? I got new boots. Ooh, new boots for the steering. Let's see, and it's pretty much all the same stuff. This is all stuff by Moog. This is also Moog, I believe. Then we have our bearings and inner and outers, and then we got seals. So that's what we got. Just a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna try and focus on the sway bar and the links first. So let me see if I can get you set up, and we gotta jack this thing up, get the tires off or whatever. But before I do that, I'm just gonna jack it up, and we'll see if we can start getting that stuff off of there. Oh yeah, guys, my wiper motor, it stopped working 2 days ago, right when it started raining. I ordered another one off a Rocked Auto. Car's on right now. You can hear the relays. So I'm pretty sure. Okay, we turn the stock here. Here, I'll get you closer. And then if I go to full continuous, all right. Let's just try unplugging that and see if we can kind of ground it temporarily and see if that solves the problem. I just got it sitting on the intake. Let's see if it works, because that was real annoying. Oh, well, I guess we should be checking a fuse too. There's a 30 here somewhere, but yeah, this thing was jank. It was working and not working and working and not working. You know, either that or, you know, again, it's not grounded very well. Let me we'll get back to that. We'll check that. All right, guys, I tested the wiring. I stuck a pin in here, and I'm getting all the voltages. So I just, you know, decided to start ripping it apart. There's 3 bolts on this bracket, and there's a ground strap that goes to one of the bolts, and you get this loose. And there's a trap door here too, where you can supposedly access this clip that holds it in. But even my hand, you know, it's very hard to get in there. If you take the wiper and you kind of manipulate it, you know, like back and forth while you're holding the motor, you can get this thing to kind of pop out, and that's the clip we're looking for right there. So I figured we'd get a screwdriver and try to pry that out, and then this should all come off, and then we can take this off the bracket and, you know, reverse install. So I'll put on my extra camera, and we'll see if we can get this thing out of here. I don't know. We should be able to. All right, so I can see this pin. Let's where's my piss? Here it is. Let's spray a little piss on there. Go R. Kelly that thing. Okay. Did it rotate at all? It doesn't really. Kind of does, I guess. Not exactly sure how he's gonna. Underneath it. Ah, I got it. Ooh. All right. So you can see that's what the pin looks like. Yeah, that's what I did, is you got to kind of get up onto this thing and then it'll pull right off. Now the question is, will it come off of this thing? Here goes that one. Oh, yes! All right, there we go. So we've got to transfer this guy over through all this. I think this is all number 8s. I think. Where is my? This is not an 8. To get that little door off, it was the craziest little size. It was, what was this? 7/16? No, 7/32. The big bolt over there is like an 11, and the rest of these little guys are 8s. So it's like 8, 8, 8, and then it's an 11 to hold the ground and an 8. So, and then they said this is an 8 also. So let's spray some piss on this guy too here. I mean, I figure while we're here, this is the easiest thing I can do, and hopefully, and I did check fuse number 16, that was still good. We can hear our relay wipers. We got voltage at the plug, so I'm 99% sure this thing has bit the dust. I'm gonna take it over to the let's take it over to the tailgate, and maybe we'll set up my my vise. If you guys haven't seen, I put riv nuts in my tailgate, and we can just undo this and put a where is it? It's here somewhere. Now I dragged all this stuff out. I have no idea where I put it. It's here somewhere. I gotta find it. I know you're hiding somewhere, bud. There it is. There we go. All right. I don't exactly know what size this is. Let's see here. This is standard. Is it standard or metric? I can't remember. Standard 5/16. Okay. Just gonna open it up enough to get it in there. Yeah, this has come in pretty handy. If you've got a metal tailgate like I do, and it's nice because it's easy to take off. Mine's just got Phillips screws, but yeah, it's come in handy more than once. So I said, this is my garage. Just clamp the motor in here. At least it'll stop it from kind of sort of moving while we get this off. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Somebody else said we might have a hell of a time getting this bar off of here. They suggested using like a chisel or a pry bar. I think I got a big pry bar screwdriver over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. And a dead blow. I really don't want to have to pound on this thing, but I will if I have to. Hey! Here we go. That was on there. They said it would be on there. Alright. Let's take these guys off. She's stuck. Yikes! Let's get this back in the vise. These are bringing it fun because it's steel into aluminum. Maybe we need to find the baby impact. Oh, no. It just broke it off. Well, that's unfortunate. One of them came out. Yikes. Well, we might have to find some kind of bolt, or I may have to go forego it for the moment. We'll have to figure that out. That's not great. Let's try tightening it first. Okay. That's not great. Isn't working on cars fun? And of course, it's the tiniest damn screw there is. I felt it move. Well, I hope it's not breaking. I hope it's moving. We'll work this back and forth. All right, I'm going to work on this. We'll come back. All right, guys. So if you have to do this job, you know, these don't come with the bolts, and luckily I was able to get one out. So that is a M6x1 by 16 millimeter bolt, and I just went to Ace Hardware and I got the you know, the phalanges bolt, the flange bolt, and you know, maybe make it easier on the next guy, which you never know, it could be you. Let's put some anti-seize on these, because you know, you got steel against aluminum, and that's why those other ones wouldn't come out and snapped off. What are you gonna do? So we'll just put a little how you doing on there. All right, we'll do that for all three bolts. One of these holes is weird. Yeah, this one, it's like the screw's down lower, which is weird. So let's, dope. There we go. Get them all started. Do yourself a favor, get them all started. There we go. And it's still the same screw. Nice. What is this? What did I say? This was an 8? Yeah. There we go. A little faster, a little easier. We'll tighten it up with the ratchet. Tight. Tight, tight, tight. There we go. Make sure the boot stays on there. And then where's that? There it is. There's two ways this can go. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Is it this way? Or is it this way? I don't know. Anyways, I'll bring it back when we get this together, and I'll tell you which way this went. I looked, and the arm was back by the motor, so that's where we're gonna put it, right there. And then we will get the bolt wherever that disappeared to. Is this it? Yeah. I'm gonna put a little sneeze on there too. We're almost done. And I picked up some heavy duty silicone. You never know when you're gonna need that. That's the one thing I don't have instead of piss. Get some silicone. Okay. There we go. We'll go back up to the front and get this done. All right, we got our deal back here. We gotta get it through this one. All right. Okay. All right. And now we got our clip. I can see it. Can I get it? I don't know. All right. I'm not gonna keep you guys on the camera. Hang on. It's a real tight fit in here. You can reach your hand behind that linkage. Ooh, man, that makes my shoulder move in a way I don't like. Ah, fuck. All right. bent it a little too much. I had it that first time, but I didn't like how loose the clip was. I feel like it is on, but it isn't. As long as it doesn't come off, I don't care. All right, let's put the rest of this back together. Oh, so I got it in here. What I did is I like moved my wiper. Basically, you gotta see, like, move the wipers until this kind of drops in its home, like that. Now, this is in a totally wrong place. I did that on purpose. Let me get my anti-seize. Alright guys, I got the thing back together. I'm going to take off this wiper so that it doesn't smack into anything. And this should park itself, I believe, without the wipers. We're gonna lower this down. Let me. Oh fuck! I left my car on run. Well, hopefully that's not a problem. We're just draining the damn battery. Plug back in here. I'm hoping. Bro. No. Well, shit. What does that mean? I have no idea. Shit. Okay, well, let me think about this. At least we got a new motor. Hang on. Wow, guys. Just wow. Okay. I was certain that this relay was good. So, you got two relays. This is the high speed, and the one next to it's the low speed. This is the one that in there. It looks good. Everything seems to work. So I pulled out the horn relay, which is over here, and I put that in here. And now, I don't know if you can see because of the hood. Let's close the hood. Let's zoom you out. Ready? You see it moving? There we go, now we're on high. Okay, so turn it off. Then we're gonna park them. So, yeah, I mean, luckily, the motor was cheap. It was like 40 bucks through Rock Auto. And, but, you know, you should definitely, I ordered some relays from Amazon yesterday, but they turned out to be the wrong ones. So, now I will go back and get the correct ones, you know. Let's get this guy on. I love these old Ford setups with the levers. I had a Mustang that had these. You can literally drive around without the windshield wipers on, which is pretty cool. All right, we might have to move the driver's side, but I love how easy they are. They just lift on and off. Oh, I don't. Oh. That noise sounds horrible. Oh. Well, let me figure out what's going on there. All right, guys. So I was able to bend that clip back into place. Basically, the clip popped off, and I guess it's a common thing, but it seems like it's working now. We got everything back together. I was able to get the clip in there. You know, this was the relay. This relay was sitting here. When I pulled and swapped these two relays, it worked. So I just took the one that was here, and I think this is the horn relay, and if the horn still works. So what was it? Hopefully it's hopefully that is the horn. Otherwise we may have other problems. But is it still on? Yeah, all right. we're still on. Ready? Hey. There we go. All right, guys. This thing kicked my ass. Getting it apart and doing all that isn't the worst part. The worst part is getting that clip back on there. When I pulled it off, it kind of like spread out and kind of deformed. So I had to, and it's spring steel, so I had to bend it back. I looked, there's supposedly other, I don't know, maybe dormant parts or something, but forget it. We got it back together. It's working. It's supposed to be raining here again. That's why I decided to abandon my other projects and do this. So anyways, we got it back together. I'm gonna go to excuse you. I'm going to Advance or O'Reilly's and get some more of these relays, because the ones that I picked, I could have solved my problem yesterday if it was the right relays. I would have put them in and this whole stupid thing would have worked. But this guy won't go bad again while I own the truck. So we'll see ya. Easy.